from Nicole Caughey in 10. It'll be interesting to see how she organises the back line, since we have a few younger players.
And there's the team sheets up there for you to see, just some of those players Gemma was mentioning there. There's a lot of talent and a lot of experience out there. And you mentioned that there's a lot of cross-positional ability. I think that's the best way to say it. I mean, Lindsay could play 8 or prop. You know, there's other players who are very similar. That adaptability in this long game could prove their worth, couldn't it?
Yep. Well, there's even Deirdre Robertson, centre, who may or may not be stepping into hooker if she's given the chance today.
It's not often you say that.
No, absolutely not.
Although you've known to dabble as well in pretty much every position in the pack.
Yes,
is
absolutely.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Have you hooked?
I've not hooked. It's the only position in the pack that I've not gathered any experience yet. But who's to say we can't go there in the future, you know?
And then let's move on to UL Bohemian, another very, very strong outfit. Who should we be looking for in that team?
Well, we obviously have Captain Chloe Pearce. She's a good few international caps under her belt, very experienced player. Another front row, back row combination.
Yep, absolutely.
Moving on to the front row with Fiona Reedy, who is, the monster stalwart. A huge leader for the pack, bringing, I think I heard, nearly 15 years of All Ireland League experience.
That's incredible.
Along with her interprovincial and international caps. There's Ellis Cahill, a young tight head who recently got her interprovincial debut this year. Really phenomenal physical player. It'll be interesting to see how she fares in, I think, her first final for the team.
It's a fantastic opportunity, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's brilliant.
I mean, obviously there's Irish internationals away and there's Six Nations focus and that sort of thing, but there will be the focus on this match.
Yes,
this is
absolutely.
the highest level of women's rugby. But below that inter-pros level, and there'll be eyes on this game.
Absolutely, and it does go to show the depth that these teams have, and it gives the platform for those younger players of the future to step up and get that bit of experience and make some good solid memories early on in their career. And her other brother, I believe, is a County Shannon player.
And that's a lovely line out from UL Bows, especially after that missed ball at the front, to then have the wherewithal to stick that right over the back's fantastic. And look at this rolling maul just across the pitch and forward. It's almost the perfect rolling maul. You're given your backline space on both sides if you want it, but they're going to go right through and across. Oh, and that's phenomenal play from UL Bohemian. Lily Brady, the hooker who put the ball into the line out. That is a staggeringly good drive.
Well, that was brilliant. Railway just could not gather themselves defensively to stop that maul. You can see here in the playback, kind of struggling, and that the Bohemian strength just didn't let up. The build that you're seeing coming through, I think long gone are the kind of stocky, slow front rows of the past. It's now you have hookers who are, well, as dynamic as your back row, if not your centres. Yeah,
it really is. It's a game of 15, well, really 23 players now, isn't it? Who have to be able to play across the board. Bows have to put into the line out, and it's well taken in the middle. Lovely by O'Halloran. And a lovely driving maul to give, and it's being knocked on, so Railway Union have a bit of an opportunity. They have space out right if they can use it. Bohemian's defence gets up very fast, but Nikki Caughey takes it in. Ball still going wide. There's Caughey there. Ball's to Grubber. It's going to be a bit of a race. Who's going to get there first? Franada tried to get there first. Have they got it? She has got it. Stephanie Carroll knocked backwards by the Bohemian defence. Still in possession there. 1 metre short of the line. The ball bubbles and bounces. Aoife McDermott, is she going to go across? She is. And just as you were saying, Gemma, what did Union need to do? They needed to put points on the board immediately, and they've done just that.
I think that was, just a demonstration of the relentless Railway attack.
He took a step back off it to almost kind of allow that, because they certainly didn't seem to commit too many men to it.
Yeah, perhaps, maybe using that strength of Bohemians against them, allowing them to generate those mistakes. That could be the tactics they're coming into today with.
So there we go. There's the scorelines level here in this Energia Women's AIL Cup final. 7 apiece. Christine Coffey adding the extras
think we might be seeing them all.
Oh, well taken. It was touch and go there, but O'Halloran got up very quickly. And look at the elbows. They're drilled so well. And look at the power. Here comes Lily Brady. She can sniff her second. Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah, bows definitely know what they're looking for here.
Yeah, don't they just?
It's textbook for them.
You've got that deadly combination of a number 10 who can kick you down right into the territory, and then a pack who are just ruthless.
Yeah, you know, you're seeing those, those front rows. The power from, even Chloe Pearce, really, really driving in that maul. There was nothing stopping it. I don't think Railway really could have done anything else but give them that territory. Wide channels there, and we just can't seem to get the players to square up in order to get the wingers in a bit of space. Both teams have the pace.
So here we go. We're round the fringes. What can Railway do to get set up? They're closing in the line. They're over. Well, now there's power, and there's power from both sides. Lindsay Peat on a number of carries so far this game has proved almost unstoppable, but that's fantastic.
You can see she's very, very happy with that one. That famous power. Very, very dynamic, powerful player. And using that experience as well. You know, she has that bit of that legacy. As you said, they're committing 3 or 4 players to tackle her every time. And, part of that legacy is, she's known and if not feared on the pitch. Yeah.
And it's again what happened the first time Bow scored. It was like, really, you knew what they had to do. Look, we've got to get straight back into this game, put our mark on it, and they've done just exactly the same again.
Absolutely.
But a slightly more kickable conversion, it has to be said, and maybe that could be the difference if they sneak into the lead for the first time in this game.
It definitely seems to be a score for score kind of game, and it'll be interesting to see which team, gets that momentum to build a bit more of a gap.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Momentum is the key, and at the minute the momentum has literally swayed backward forwards. It's who can take the momentum forward from a try and then put it back onto the other team again. In the field of play. Aoife McDermott. Franada again. Sonia McDermott this time, bobbling, bouncing, the ball's going backwards. Franada. It's hard to tell at the minute that there is a player advantage. Little show and go from Franada. Good ruck clean. Collis, big prop getting involved. Ugwueru. Lindsay Peat uncharacteristically, little bit of a strip ball in the tackle. Reds have the advantage, and we're going to go back for a scrum. Wow. And there is half-time here at St Mary's College in Dublin in this Energia Women's All-Ireland Cup final. And one kick separates the sides. Railway Union leading 14 points to 12 against UL Bohemians. Wow. Gemma, give us a wee sum up for halftime if you can. Good luck to that.
Is it easy to sum up at all? Two very, very physical teams. I think Bohemians have definitely enjoyed the most of the possession, the most of the space, but Railway, once they get that ball in hand, have been very quick to make use of it and get points on the board. But it really is a tight game. It's all to play for, and I think the depth of the bench really could make the difference for these two teams. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. And now that we're all back to parity, 15 aside, and UL Bows weren't able to take full advantage of that. But here, what we're in for an incredible second half. Join us in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be worth your while. Railway Union demolished the seven-man Bows the last time. It's and they've got a free kick, and they're certainly not going to the scrum. They're running, and away goes Rachel Allen. Good carry and good offload. Have Railway turned that over? They have turned it over, and that's been one of their huge strengths this afternoon. Lovely hands. Murphy offloads it to McDermott. McDermott's going to go all the way. It's going to be her second try. Aoife McDermott. Beautiful hands from Murphy. McDermott storms through, and just when you thought that UL Bows once again had got away with it, Railway Union come in, nab the ball, and McDermott onto the sticks.
That really was a classic example of a row on the run. that offloading rugby in the midfield, and once McDermott got that ball in hand, I don't think she was going anywhere else but under the posts.
Sure, she's across the half, across the 10, incredible running. She's going to try in last year's final, and she's got one in this. Wow, and that's incredible skill you just cannot teach.
I think that's what Railway have been looking for the entire game so far, is looking to give their back three a run. Oh
yeah, and that's why you elbows have had her under so much pressure for so long. You can't give her any space.
Yeah, once she demonstrated her power, pulling through those tackles, handing off players, and once she saw the gap, she just knew the acceleration was up and she was going. Not for lack of effort by the Bohemians defenders.
But it's the everything. She's got the handoff, the power up her body, but the sidestep that she took just to change the line. I mean, that's so hard to defend. Incredible score.
I think it goes to show just how determined Railway have been, as you say, attacking those rucks, getting those those turnovers. That's what seems to be making the difference for this team.
It's kind of lit the crowd up, hasn't it, as well? There's just a buzz about the place now. And this time it's Franada that adds the extras. Kick there as well, and Union away, and a big tackle. Stephanie Carroll now for Union, offloading again. Aoife McDermott with the big right hand. Good ball placement, well through there. Ciara Dwyer causing a nuisance round the ruck. And this time it is Aoife McDermott who's going to finish this game with a kick into touch. It's been a fantastic Energia Women's AIL Cup final. The winners here this afternoon, Railway Union 28, UL Bohemian 12. Give us your summary, Gemma, if you can.
I don't think there's any better summary than that last 2-3 minutes of play. The fight, the grit, the physicality from both sides. But as you said, just seeing those aggressive Railway rucks, when it really comes down to the crunch, that's been what's made the difference today.